Hi guys, Dave from Makita here. So I'm going to talk to you about the new BPS01 Sync Lock Anti-Theft Lockout System. The system incorporates a Sync Lock Adapter and the relevant software supplied on USB, or alternatively can be downloaded off the website for use on multiple devices. So the Sync Lock provides users with the ability to lock out a battery to prevent theft and for tracking purpose on the bigger sites. The way it locks out the battery is by deactivating the start chip, so that way the battery can't communicate with the tool or with the charger. Sync Lock device is compatible with any 3 to 6 amp 18 volt battery with charge indicators on the back of it, as the software is already included inside the battery. So now if a battery is locked out, you press the rear charge indicator. If all 4 cells start flashing, it means that the battery's been locked out. If we're to go put this on our tool now, you'll see that the tool doesn't work. At this point, the battery won't even take a charge. So this adapter's been set up with the parameters now to be able to add timer to the battery. So to unlock the battery, you simply slide the battery onto the adapter. You'll see the green light comes up, which is now added time to the battery. If I were to go put this onto my tool now, you'll see that the battery now works on the tool. In the last hour of charge of the tool, the battery will start flashing out with all 4 cells flashing. So now let me show you how to set up the parameters. Once you've downloaded the software, we can set up a device. From the home page, go into register data settings. This page will allow you to register a PIN number. Any new battery that is yet to be programmed will come with a default PIN of 4 zeros. From there we can set up a new PIN to any combination you desire. For example, we're going to use 1234 as our new PIN. We also have the ability to put a name in here for tracking purposes. So we're going to call ours Makita Australia. From there we transmit that over to our device, and that stores all the data so we can use it when we set up our batteries in future. From there we can add time to lock out these batteries. However, this is not necessary if you only want the device for tracking purposes only. If you do want to set up a time for your battery so that will lock out after the parameters have been met, then once the PIN number has been saved, we can then set up a timer by going to our timer set out menu. So we put in our new PIN number, which for us is 1234. From there we have the ability to set up a battery to lock out on a certain day of the week. So example, we've got this one set up for Sunday at midnight. You can set that to whatever day of the week you want, whatever time of the day you want to. So we're going to set this one now for Monday at 6 AM. Good for guys on mine sites or fly in, fly out options, so you've got the ability to lock out your battery on a certain day. We can also set a battery to lock out after X amount of hours. So if we change this to say 8 hours, so on a normal typical shift you're going to get 8 hours of use out of that battery before it locks out. You've got the ability to add X amount of time, so you can set it for 8 hours, 72 hours, however many hours you want on the day. Or you've also got the ability to set up a date as well. So if you've got guys that come into an office for a toolbox meeting, you can set it up to lock out on every month on a certain day when they're going to come in for their meeting for tracking purposes. So we've got this one set up for March 4th. You can come it as a reoccurring date as well if needs be. You also have the ability to cancel a timer too. So if you find that you no longer need the timer setting to be on there, but you still want the battery for tracking purposes, we can go hit our timer setting button. We're going to leave ours on 8 hours at the moment. We then transmit that to our device where it saves. So any battery we add onto our new system now will save as 8 hours. Now the Sync Lock has been set up, I'll show you how to transfer the data from your computer and the device onto your batteries. So if we take a battery that hasn't been programmed, we plug it into our device, we flick it to our edit mode on the side. Blue light will come up indicating that the data has been transferred now. So instead of having a default PIN, this is now set to our new PIN. And then if we flick it down to our timer mode, the green light will show up showing that it's added the timer onto the battery. That's an overview of the BPS01 Sync Lock device. Any further questions, go to www.makita.com.au, and until next time, thanks for watching.